Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we finished up everything there was to do in Phazon Drifts, collecting the last of the few upgrades, as well as the last artifact that was in there. Headed back to the Phazon Mines, grabbed the flamethrower upgrade, grabbed a few more goodies, another artifact of the... whatever the fuck it was. Warrior. And in today's episode, we are going to be exploring the full length of the Phazon Mines, because that is pretty much all we have left to do in this game. We're going to be acquiring the last bits of the upgrades we need to be finding here, as well as exploring the deepest parts of the mine, as we try and get back up through here. There we go. Okay. So, where is this door that leads to the elevator? It is just a little bit lower. There we are. Alright. Whoa! Ah! Fuzzy. Too fuzzy. Now then, the base requirements to progress through the entirety of the Phazon Mines is you do need the X-ray and the plasma beam. So, technically when we got both of those, we could have just immediately come back here. But there were just a lot of things that we could have collected on the way that were kind of more importance. Alright. There's a guy in there, isn't there? Yes, there is. Fucking idiot. Okay. Oh, you guys again. Ah! There we go. Okay. So, we never even really went further beyond this point, really. Because that leads down further. But do we have everything? Do we have anything left? Okay, where are we exactly? Because we just need to go down over there, really. That leads down? Even down more? Okay, you know what? That little part right here, that's what we're going to be using to get back up. I think. Yes. Wait, there's a transport down here? What? There's a transport we haven't... Wait, in Magmore? We haven't been to a transport in Magmore? What? Oh... Yeah, we never been there. I don't think we could have gotten there. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, I guess we're just going to go the full length and up and around. Ooh, is that the last? No, where's the last thing we need? Where's the last... What? He's on a mining tunnel. Where's that? Oh, there. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to be continuing along. Where the fuck are we? Okay, we're going to continue along over here and around, through here. Yeah. Okay. I apologize, I have a terrible sense of direction. Well, it's not my fault the sense of direction in this game is not 100% perfect. Also, where... Okay, there you are. I was going to say, where's the other enemies? And danger music still going on. Right. Through here. So I guess the technology of the beams and stuff aren't really only used by the specific troopers that have that beam technology. Maybe? I don't know. So maybe they're able to open all the other doors? But that just leaves a question as to whether or not just the regular... Ah! Oh my god! Which one are you? Okay, you're an elite pirate. Hang on, I'm gonna use... Okay, this... Does it do anything, or does it just delay the fight? It just delays the hell out of the fight. So really just bait out the seismic slam and just hit him with a super missile. Fucking Beer's like, defeat enemies to proceed. I'm like, what? Who and where? Ooh, this might actually be a good spot to use. Well, if it can hit more than one person. It can. They just have to kind of all be grouped together. There's an inherent flaw with fighting these enemies, I've noticed. Okay, I am taking quite a pounding, so I'm just going to go recover my health real quick. There we go. Much better. It's really gotten to the point where you have so much health, you really don't have to worry about dying. Because really, all you got to worry about is, like, environmental damage. And the occasional damage from enemies. Because other than just taking, like, a few shots, like, enemies don't deal, like, any damage. Okay, except for these fucking turrets. Holy shit. God damn, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I could have... could have just gone through there. Forgot. Okay. But this is new locations for us. Looks like they got some Metroids. Force field disengaged. Metro containment area will be breached. Ow, buddy, you got more pressing matters than me. Actually, no, you have rightfully to be concerned about me. Can you guys be killed by the plasma beam easily? Okay, it appears not. Ah. Okay, maybe yes. But this is also just the easiest way to take care of you guys. Okay, stuff to read. What do we got? Security now accepting volunteers for hunting parties. Target is Bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Suspension of synthetic Metroid rations have been ordered. Synthetic Metroid rations to be replaced by live bioengineering on that date. Fusion of Phazon, the local fungi is proceeding. What the fuck did I pronounce it like? This program has produced a cheap, viable ration for many of our Phazon-enhanced units of Talon 4. Mass production program has been authorized. Significant decreased aggression between elite pirates and irradiated Metroids. Science believes that the infusion of Phazon in these type of units may be forming a type of symbiosis between them. Further studies are underway. What does this one say? Okay. We have one more pirate lore. Yeah, where is that? Alright, it's a bit later. Where is... Okay, it's in the next Metroid quarantine area. Which is good. What does this say? Personnel refrain from antagonizing Metroids. Severe penalties will be enforced for all violations of this order. Fair. What is that? Metroid ration mix. So they're just straight up feeding Phazon to Metroids. Oh, this guy didn't want to partake in the fun. Hey, hold still. There we go. Yeah. Well, there's the fungi. 400% indicated in fungal unit. Good lord. And it's at this point where if you don't have the X-ray visor, you really can't proceed too well. I mean, you can try. Here's the thing. I don't know how effective it is to just try and guess where the platforms are. Because logically speaking, it can't be that difficult just to predict where the platforms are, or just like, you know, take a guess as to where they are. Because, I mean, it really can't be that difficult. Okay. There's a missile here. Wait, huh? Hang on. Okay, no, that's over there. I don't know if we're supposed to be over here yet. Okay. Ah, over there. Okay, not via those. Let's get over there. How do we... See, obviously can't make that jump. Let's actually go over here real quick. Okay, yeah, because the Phazon doesn't deal that much damage to you. So maybe you're able to cheese it just by jumping around a little bit. Okay, so how do we get to this platform here? Because it's really not being super specific on that, and I'm not really seeing anything to scan. Unless I'm just blind. What was that? Oh! Well, there we go. That answers that question. There we go. I'm assuming this is the same. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess more spider ball stuff. Do we really need to use the spider ball? I don't even want to fall down to check to see if we do. Okay. And then up here, and there we go. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Where's the platform? There it is. Alright. We're doing good. Again, so question, so how are the space birds supposed to get from here to here? I get they can probably, like, jump that far, but, I mean, probably not, right? Yeah, man. I don't know if the wave beam is actually doing anything to really benefit that, but it just feels like it might. Okay. Activate this. Phazon Mines level 3. Alright. Deeper we go. That's everything on sub-level 1. Okay. Hopefully we can get through the entirety of this area, no problem. We should be able to. Are there pirates in here? Yes, there is. Just the one, it seems. Alright. So we're in this area, which needs the plasma beam to acquire certain something. Where? I'm hearing it. I'm not seeing it. Is it higher up? Could be down here. Oh, it is down here. Jesus. Okay. Well, every risk has its little reward. Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's barely any damage. We're fine. Maybe some mild radiation poisoning, but again, we'll be fine. Man, you guys really aren't that dangerous. Ow, fucker. Shoot! Beam! Why are you so fucking slow, Ice Beam? I swear to God. Ah! Okay. We are able to go this way, right? It's not like the last area where we had to disable the energy field, right? So that's... No, there's... We obviously can come this way. The game wouldn't be that stupid, would it? disallowing me a certain point of access just because I decided to go a certain way. Yeah. Okay, wait for this guy to line up properly. There we go. There. Bendenzium. I'm just gonna take a guess and say it's Bendenzium, because what else is it gonna be? Okay, let's see. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so we gotta rush. Oh. Wait. Okay. So wait for that to respawn. There. Wait, no, go through. No, we don't want to go through there just yet. We want to go this way. Okay, we're gonna have to tank this. Tanking it, tanking it. Oh dear God, I don't think we can. Oh no, last save? Oh no! When the fuck did I last save?
Lava caves.
My God. So, yeah. Forgot to turn that off, apparently. So don't do what I did. And, be sure to save. Be sure to save every now and then. Because you never know. You truly, truly never know when, you're just gonna die. And, you never know how far back the game's gonna send you, because, you decide to do a Let's Play of a game from the GameCube era where, they really want you to save so you know, don't go too far back when you die. So, yeah. That's a bit of a whoopsie. You know what the worst part about it? About all that, the fact that I did that for like half an hour? It's the fact that I stopped the last episode right outside of a save station. I stopped in the main quarry, which has a save station not even too far from where I ended the episode. That is not what I meant to do. So, I don't know why I just didn't choose to save. Because my excuse was like, oh, we don't need to worry about that. Because when are we ever going to die? Because despite this game being on normal, it's rather piss poor easy. Okay, we have to go back up there. There's also a missile in here. What do we need for that? Super missile. Well, okay, where do we need the super missile? So, Phazon does deal a lot of damage. It just seems like very minimal damage, because it starts out very minimal. But then it gets very high, and then, oh no, where'd all my health go? Uh-oh, death is here. So don't stay on the Phazon. I mean, obviously, it's like, oh, it's just a little bit of radioactive nonsense. Yeah, radioactive, substances can kill you rather quickly if you're exposed to it pretty much indefinitely. So, we just have to, you know, not do that. Where the fuck is this I can't see anything because the sun is so fucking bright. Oh, it's down there. What? Is this not a super missile thing? No, it's a... You lied to me, guide. No, I was looking at the wrong one. What? What? Fungal Hull B thermal visor. Why would we need the thermal visor? I guess to detect the mushrooms, but that's not really a, you know, requirement to obtain it. I don't know. Okay. So you might be wondering, well, how do we get to that location you were trying to go to, Rolak? What's the best way to do that? Obviously don't do it at the current state that we're in, because we're going to be getting something that will help us out with Phazon quite a bit. As for whether or not we'll be able to do that this episode, I do not know. Because we might be able to if we're quick enough. Okay. Ah. The fuck? Oh. Oh, why are you guys invisible? The fuck? They really just kind of egg on the whole invisible thing with the X-ray visor, kind of just like randomly, didn't they? Ah! Where are you? Where are you? Did I kill you? Okay, apparently I killed him. It's really not explained that there's just invisible things for no particular reason. We only have 2 missiles left. And we're going to be getting them very soon. Ah, you guys. Plasma Trooper. Literally the exact same thing as before. They're just, you know, immune to everything but the plasma beam. Let's see how effective the flamethrower is with you guys. Wow, that is... not great. That ate up... 20... that ate up like 60 missiles. I'm pretty sure I could probably just deal as much damage just with normal blasts. No problem. Without having to waste missile ammo. Yeah, that took 3 shots. 3 fully charged beam shots. And they're also just taking continuous... 2 fully beam... Don't use the flamethrower. Unless you're in a area with a lot of weaker enemies, then you can melt them down. But we're at the point in the game where we kind of don't need to worry about that kind of problem. Okay, there is another missile in here. I don't think we've reached the area for it just yet. Okay. Yes. Okay. Hey guys. Because let's see. 1. 2 shots. 2 shots with the plasma beam fully charged. They are weaker than the wave troopers. That's got to be super embarrassing, dude. Alright. Numerous fractures present in this cordite shaft. Oh, is that missiles or super missiles? I believe that is super missiles. There we go. I made a promise to myself that I would write down what breaks what substances, but I guess I just never bothered to do that. Mega Pirate absorption system test results are in. Field tests indicate that the system is very effective against beam weaponry. We are alarmed at the field's inability to handle missile attacks. However, science team is working around the clock to correct this critical design flaw. The Omega Pirate cannot afford such a weakness in battle. They're just the Omega Pirate lifespans are critically low. High levels of Phazon exposure are causing rapid cell degeneration in all test subjects. No subject lived longer than 2 decacycles in our simulations. Their lifespans must be increased to be cost effective. And Space Pirate Log 11.369.4. As we continue to observe the development of Project Helix's elite pirates, it becomes increasingly obvious that these warriors will usher in a new era of space pirate dominance. They are incredibly resistant to damage, and their ability to transport and wield so many weapons at once makes them the ideal mainstay of our ground forces. Though they are not quick as typical pirates, it makes little difference with a platoon of elite pirates in the vanguard of an army of normal and flying pirates. We will have a near indestructible backbone that should turn the tide in any engagement. So it looks like we need to eradicate this guy immediately. What's over there? Ah, lovely. A save station. This makes it a perfect point to end the episode, because I've been playing... I just replayed an entire thing for about half an hour, and I kind of want to stop. So, next time on Metroid Prime, we're going to be delving into the deepest parts, hopefully finishing up the Phazon Mines, and seeing if we can put an end to this elite Omega Pirate nonsense. See you guys next time.